Welcome to the Rangeley Lakes region in Maine. Known for its amazing mountains, lakes, and sporting heritage, it's a fantastic place for vacations, but is it equally great for permanent living? In this video, I want to talk about why I love to visit this area, but I could never live here. And before you get all up in arms, please understand that I make these videos to teach people about Maine, but all the opinions in here are strictly my own. I'm only trying to provide you with some insight into the different areas of Maine. And you may find that after hearing the reasons why I wouldn't want to move somewhere, they're the very things that you're looking for. Trust me, I'm not trying to trash on anyone's home by any means. I'm only giving you my perspective. And if that's something that you appreciate, if you could just do me a huge favor, just hit the like button. I know it's super small, but it really helps me out. And so thank you so much for doing that. And by the way, if you're new to our channel, let me introduce myself. My name's Cam Avery. I'm a Maine resident and real estate agent with the Avery Realty Group and Keller Williams Coastal Realty. This channel is all about relocating to Maine or New Hampshire. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely subscribe to the channel, and thank you also for doing that. So first off, let's talk about the pros of Rangeley, Maine. Rangeley is a true nature's playground surrounded by pristine lakes, lush forests, and breathtaking mountains. It's the perfect destination for a relaxing vacation. The town offers numerous outdoor activities like fishing, hiking, boating, and wildlife viewing, and vacationers can revel in the scenery and escape from the hustle and bustle of city life. Rangeley provides a peaceful escape from the chaos of urban living. The serene environment and slower pace offer a much-needed respite from everyday stress. It's an ideal spot to unwind, connect with nature, and recharge your soul during a vacation. I know personally that this is exactly how I feel every time that I visit the area, and it's truly the perfect place to just turn off your cell phone and just spend time with the ones that you love. Also, Rangeley has that quintessential small town charm where everyone knows your name. The friendly locals create a warm and welcoming atmosphere for visitors, and during vacations, you get to experience the close-knit community that makes Rangeley so endearing. Now you've heard the good, let's talk about some of the reasons why I personally don't think that I could permanently live in the northwest part of the state of Maine. While Rangeley's small town charm is appealing, it also means limited amenities. Grocery stores, medical facilities, and other essential services are pretty scarce around here, and they require a drive to neighboring towns. On vacations, you might find the rustic charm delightful, but it could pose challenges for day-to-day living. Funny or not so funny story. One vacation, my wife and I were fly fishing, and I accidentally got a fly stuck in her head. It's kind of a long story, but needless to say, we had an hour-long drive to the nearest hospital in Farmington, and I was not high on her Person of the Year award list that year. And if you're wondering, they did get the fly out, no problem, and all was well and good, but being that far away from a hospital could be a serious issue if you have a life-threatening medical emergency. Rangeley's beauty changes with the seasons, offering distinct attractions throughout the year. In the summertime, you could bask in the sunny lakes, but winters can be harsh with heavy snowfall. Vacationers might love the variety, but for permanent residents, coping with the extreme weather might not be as appealing. Some of the roads are essentially impassable in the wintertime, which means for long, cold, dark, and lonely days, which I do not think that I would cope very well with. Also, Rangeley's economy heavily relies on tourism, which means job opportunities might be limited. The seasonal nature of businesses might result in inconsistent employment prospects. For vacationers, once again, it's a chance to escape work, but for potential residents seeking steady employment, it could be a challenge. Living in a tourist area myself, I can say that the off-season months die off drastically, and unfortunately, that means a lack of steady employment opportunities for local residents. Finally, while vacation rentals might be easy to find, purchasing or renting a home in Rangeley could be expensive. The demand for vacation properties have driven up housing costs, making it less affordable for permanent living. You'd think you could find a really good deal out here, but honestly, the housing market is quite inflated and prices are high because it's such a highly desirable tourist destination. Rangeley, Maine is undoubtedly a great destination for vacationers seeking nature's beauty, tranquility, and small town charm. The stunning surroundings and close-knit community create the perfect backdrop for unforgettable getaways. However, for those considering living here permanently, it's essential to weigh the limited amenities, seasonal challenges, and potential job constraints. It might not be the most practical place to call home for everyone, but it undoubtedly remains a cherished spot for vacation memories. And if you want to learn more about living in Maine, make sure to watch this playlist here all about living in Maine.